Hello everyone. Right, okie dokie. So we did a Pracc against Crave, Brave and Aventh last night, their outlaw team or whatever it's called. This was the best round and I thought we'd watch it to see if we can highlight what went right. The things that we did that were successful, some things that weren't. I'm going to highlight some things I should have done better. First thing to note though, this is the second round we played against. In the first round we won as well. It was for this lineup. It was closer and we'd gotten used to how they play. So their two singlers are very, very passive. They'll jump from a distance and backstab a lot and try and catch people off guard. But head on, they don't do very much. And they often jump into nothingness. Crave will come up close to you. He's not aggressive. If you see, he's waiting for you to swing and he'll counter your swing, which makes him a pain to deal with, but also a target a lot of the time. So we start this round off, especially me, sometimes being aggressive. Because they were so defensive last time, we want to increase the pace and try and break them down a bit early on. And then when we get the lead, we're a bit less risky. So I'm going to look at the structure, where we're standing and stuff. I'm out of position here. I was trying to get some software that I can draw on the screen, but I couldn't get it working in time. Anywho, getting our triangle going. We're a very calm team and we're very comfortable on the ground. So I've gone and attacked somebody off there. These two are fighting in this room, obviously. There's some fuck-uppery. At the beginning, it is a bit messy in the first couple of minutes. And I think that's probably a part of the problem, because we do make mistakes and we do get messy. I do badly. I do badly here, is it? Yeah. So basically at the beginning I'm like, I want to push people, blah blah blah. Push you, this is me here. Push you, help it a bit. Push you again, and I die. Because he's waiting to counter every time. He won't do anything risky, he's not going to overextend, but he's annoying that he keeps kind of pushing in and taking up these spaces that we want. So my idea was, I'll just push him. But he's a countery bastard. And I'm gonna show you the moments that I rage. Anyway, he's been hit in the back. We're a bit messy. We're a bit split up as well, which isn't good because we're all trying to do stuff. Because we want a better lead than this. And really we should have kept it a bit cooler at the beginning, a bit more structured. But at the moment I'm just more starting to chill down a little bit and be like, right, I just want a good spot. I want to push them a bit. Get my first kill, one of two. I think it is. I have a really bad round. And Terra now is just going to slow him down, try and keep some middle space. We both come in. I get powered, he gets powered out of nowhere. It's that kind of game that we're trying to focus on controlling things at times, but because they're such backstabbers, that it's a bit of a pain. So we have to adapt. And we do. So you'll see a point later in the round, we just start getting much closer together, which does a lot, which does an absolute ton. But we're always, you'll see obviously the positionings change an awful lot and stuff like that. But we're always trying to get something in the middle after we've left it. And if they've gotten into it, we try and get something into it. I've been pushed around a bit here, but I'm trying to push back. I get pushed back again. I know he's behind me, and I'm trying to disrupt this guy, this staffer, Crave. Terra's had to fall back, so I have to push forward. Give him a tap. Idri should get away from that. I don't know why he loves that corner. You almost never see me in that corner. I go back into that centre. He's contesting the centre. I contested it with him. I'm in the centre. Saw an opportunity to get an attack off there, but I went straight back afterwards. Landed in the centre. Fuck off, Crave. Idri comes in. Fuck off, Crave. I see he's taking the centre. Fuck off you. Idri's like, well, fuck off you as well. And it's very much that sort of thing. I'm like, alright, Crave's here, I don't want to extend like that and fuck myself, because every time I go in for like a fight, he's just there ready to counter. And it pisses me off, because I wasn't doing well. I should have done better at hitting him and whatever. But I'm still taking up that middle, and there he counters. You can't see, but he jumped
to counter me in the air because he knew I was going to jump attack him, and I was getting pissed off at this point. I was like, fucking, are you going to attack? Are you actually going to attack me? No, you're really not. You're just going to fuck around and swing and circle around me until I fucking come to you. They do TKs. They do a lot of TKs when they start getting frustrated and needing frags. Because as I say, none of them are attackers. They're all defensive sort of players. And we're playing a style that's like, well, you come to us. Fuck this shit. And you notice we're getting closer together as time goes on. We're getting spread out less. Terra's giving him a hit. These two sticking kind of together. I mean, he's under pressure, so Terra's kind of watching and trying to stick close. Supporting each other a bit more, playing together a bit more. I'm pushing him. After Idri jumped away, I come straight back to the middle. I'm like, yeah, this is my shit. Get away, my shit. I'm chasing him around. See, we're not as split up as we were at the beginning, and we stabilize a bit. He gets a kill. He comes to backstab. Terra's just wasting his time. I come in to overlap, get a hit off him. Blah blah blah. We're closer together. We're closer together. I jump in to try and help. He overlaps, but it doesn't quite fucking work out. Getting backstabbed from someone from spawn again. We tend to do that because we're so focused on what's in front of us. We double jump this guy. He fell asleep. We were in voice at the time, and he mentioned that shit. Idri's getting backstabbed. Terra comes in to help. I come in to help as well a little bit. Push you out the way. Go straight back into the middle. Push you straight back into the middle. Swing at you. Wasting his time in case anyone wants to backstab. No one does, so I come in and push him. It's like, fuck you. You don't get space. You don't get. Look at this triangle here. We're like getting closer together, and we're saying to Crave, right, fuck you, pushing one of us. We're going to get closer together and bish you. I do some damage to him there. He finishes him off. See how much more closer we are together. I know it's a 3v2 or 3v1 here, but when it's 3v3, we're getting closer together. We're overlapping, and we're like, you don't get space, Crave. Because if we go back there a second, I haven't focused on this enough. But the way that we're overlapping and taking turns here is, and I want you to see what Crave does, or not what Crave does. So here's Crave here. Okay, he swings at him. He swings at him. I swing at him. Terra swings at him. I swing at him. He swings at him. He swings at him. I'm coming in close so that I can get in because I was a bit far away. I swing at him. Terra comes in. That was total accident. Terra comes into backstab, but accidentally he gets in front of me rather than like at Crave. But whatever. You saw for a second there we were like all swinging at him. And Crave really didn't move very much, and he never had any chances to do any damage, and he took some damage. It was only at the end there where I accidentally killed Terra, because, you know, horrible time. Yep, I get knocked down the fucking hole. God, like, it was a stress. It was frustrating for me. I had an awful game. Absolutely frustrating to the end. But see, he attacked him, I attacked him, I swing it again. I'm not doing anything massively deep, but I'm telling him, you know, I'm not going to let you just do what you want. And see, perfect example of what we're talking about. And I know we're all on balcony there, but we were all trying to circle Crave there. Like, no one else is challenging us. I don't even know if there's another player. I think he may be in the other room now for a second. And it was a case of, we're sticking together, we're getting this triangle going. I push. Idri goes for the hit afterwards. Now he's going for the hit, and I'm watching to see if I can get a hit. Doesn't look like it's on, so I've turned around to help Terra. And Terra does two absolutely beautiful kills there. Both of them, no wiggle. Fully extend, hit him with the tip of the saber. One hits both of them, one after the other. And this is like the collapse. That was the last straw. They had nothing left. Because they have no attack. So I'm pushing him. He's pushing him. He's pushing and I'm following. Another moment of absolute fuck. So I push him. Idri's ready to push him as he lands. Terra's moved up this way. He's going to attack him. I'm seeing what happens here, and then I'm thinking, I tried to switch to yellow, but it goes to blue, and I thought, oh, I'll just give him a bit of a Bit of a spam at the back, it'll be fine. He's not ready, he's looking at this guy. And from his back, he parries me and he turns around and one hits me. I was full HP. I cannot express the absolute fuck. See these two getting together. See what happened there. Just because like the little details make a big difference. It's 2v1, right? Not 2v2. It's 2v2. After I die here. And these two, like someone jumps in, let him go past. So these two both attack this guy. Like it doesn't quite go because he doesn't extend and he's thinking, no, he's going to get pushed this way. Doesn't happen. So what happens? They both chill. He starts coming around this way to swing at him. He's going to start coming around this way as well, I believe. Yep. They've been split up, you see, and we don't want that. So Terra jumps in. Is like, nope, we're not going to get split up. I'm going to support you. This is something that I do. He gets in between the enemy and his teammate, and he's like, fuck off, back off. And that leads to a scenario where these two do back off because they're passive players. And Terra gets to turn around and have another swing. At the same time, Idri we get to isolate this guy. And it works so well. And this guy's too far away. And what happens here? He starts jumping around. These two are starting to close in together. Keeping together, keeping together. I go to deal with Crave because obviously there was some pressure elsewhere. I back off from that balcony as quickly as possible. I don't want to be here messing with him. He's gone close to me and he's pressuring me when I land. So I want to be in space. Terra comes in there to help. We get a bit of a hit. Idri took up the middle there. Brilliant. Now we're all in the middle, basically. We're getting closer together. Soon, and see how we react to the situation. We try to be flexible here. So I was over here and I was in trouble. Terra came to help. I think that's what's just happened. And now we backed off. I try to help him, and I get hit off and Crave. So we're together here, me and Terra, and we're trying to deal with these two. And he's Idri maybe should have gone a little bit this way, but he's here dealing with this guy, thinking, right, those two will deal with him. I'll make sure this guy can't backstab. Exactly what we want. Exactly what we need in this position. And then immediately things change. That Idri's the one under pressure, and so that's not what I thought. I think I've backed off to the wrong bit. What I was going to say is that because how I thought the situation was, or at least what it was the first time I looked, is that me and Terra were fighting two people over towards balcony, and then as the enemy changed and went over towards Idri, one of us went over immediately to help Idri and 2v1 there. You got to be kind of quick to these things. You see, we keep coming back to the middle at the moment. See how much better we are towards the end of this round than we were at the beginning. At the beginning, we were trying to pressure too much and we're getting spread out. But also, we didn't have the lead to be able to do this quite as easily. But yeah, now we're just kind of pressuring a bit. Now we're all going to start coming towards the middle. A lot of damage done there either way. I come to support. We're all in a triangle here. Terra kills Idri. We do a lot of TKs for some reason. Gets a kill there. While they're fighting here, I'm just... These two are both focusing on me and I'm just like, nah, you can focus on me all you like, but it's not going to get you anywhere. I'm just going to waste your time. And this is where they give up. And I'm just wasting time. I think I'm low at this point. And I'm just like, well, yeah, what are you going to do? And this is where the video stopped. I'll go back a little bit because I've got a bit more time to see if I can add anything more to that. But there's definitely a big difference between how we play at the beginning than how we play later on. So if I take somewhere like here. We are in a triangle here. We are quite close to each other here. We get a kill. 1-0. I take up the middle spot here, push out, blah, blah, blah. We are a triangle here. But there are certain circumstances where we get spread out. This isn't a good situation, and Idri isn't sure who he should be helping there. He should be helping Terra. And this isn't a good situation, and we're a bit messy. Look how spread out we are, in no way able to play together. It's because I got caught trying to pressure and then got into a bad position and got pushed out. And I'm trying to pressure, and I shouldn't. I should be more like this. Obviously part of it's my fault, but we are all need to be a bit closer and work towards that. We need to be a bit closer and a bit more making sure that we're fighting the center. And not being scared of it, because I know it's difficult and sometimes it's a bit scary to be in the center because you could be attacked from all different sides and you're having to watch 360 rather than just what's in front of you. And but once we get chilled, we do get into it quite well. And it was a big part of it was that I kept dying one way or another, whether it be backstabs, overextending and getting countered by Crave, or getting block parried from behind, or getting thrown down a pit. I started to get frustrated, and I think to myself, no, stop trying to do shit. Do less, but be more effective with it. And I start getting closer and closer to teammates. And it's not so bad like this, but there's not as much teamwork as there should be. Like even if it looks like we're together, compared to how we are here, the teamwork and the fact we're looking at each other, you can see we're a bit slower as well. We're not quite jumping around as much as we were, and we slowed down the game a lot more. And it's allowed us to be able to see each other a lot more. And when we see each other a lot more, we calm each other down and get more stability on the ground. So it's a learning thing. The difference between this round and the other rounds is really, really simple. It's just that we got the lead. In the other rounds, they got a good lead. 5 frags on one of them, and we had to do a comeback. And the advantage, or the strength of those rounds is we kept calm, and we're very comfortable losing because we feel like we can come back. And in this round, and you'll see that they're more passive. Like they're fucking seriously passive in those rounds. And so this round, obviously, they're having to be more active, and we're kind of just managing that and trying to punish that a lot more. Anyway, I hope that was worth something, at least for the people that missed it. You get to see the game. Peace out.